Today was the last day of the International Rice Festival. It's our grand parade day, our biggest day of the festival. We picked out our new queen, who was crowned today, and they all rode in the parade. It was just a great day. We call it the International Rice Festival because years and years ago, we had queens coming from all over the world. We had them from Venezuela, just everywhere. And right now we get our contestants are, pretty local, different festivals, around the state. But it was way back when truly the International Rice Festival. And we just kept the name, but now we just get all our contestants just locally from the state of Louisiana.
I'm looking forward to visiting all of the festivals in Louisiana and just learning about the cultures there, because we have such a great culture here in Crowley. So I'm excited to learn about their cultures as well.
Whenever you travel around the state, every festival has something different, something unique about it, and this festival is definitely unique. Queens love coming here because the hospitality is unlike any other. You are treated like family from the moment you enter into the city of Crowley. And the bands, as the oldest and largest agricultural festival, you don't get much better here than here. So they love coming out and experiencing this festival. It's huge, and they get to have a good time. The history part of it, we have the rice threshing demonstration and rice sack sewing competition, and that's something that the visiting queens were able to experience today. As one of the oldest commodities, in America, rice, we have a rich history, and that's something that we are very proud of, and they get to learn about whenever they come. So that's a big treat, and it's unique to our festival.
I'm just so excited because this is my first title, and I get to represent my hometown and be here and get to show everyone and show all the visiting queens of what we're all about and everything, the unique things about Crowley.
They've given me the tremendous honor of being the honoree this year. And I'm really humbled to be an honoree for this great festival, the oldest agricultural festival in the state of Louisiana, and for an important industry like the rice industry.
We have like a big community, and we're all like a strong society together, and it's really a big turnout. Like, this is early in the morning, there's still like a ton of people here, and there's going to be a ton more later. So I think it's just well out there, like it's put out there. Everybody knows about Rice Festival. Like when we travel and go to like different festivals, everyone asks like when the Rice Festival is. So a lot of people know about it. I think that's why it's so big.
What do you look forward to the most about being president this year?
Representing the city and the Rice Festival, and just behind the scenes, enjoying everything about it.
What is Junior Miss Queen? What does that represent?
It represents my age division. I'm 14 years old, and so I'm the junior, and then my teen queen is 16, and our miss is 21, I believe.
What does it take to compete and be a teen Miss Queen or a Rice Festival queen?
You have to have like a lot of dedication and just be like a very spiritual person and like confident about yourself, because if like you're not confident, you're not going to be able to like be yourself and be able to like represent Crowley like you should.
Rice Festival was a part of every year growing up because I was born and raised here in Crowley, and I think probably the most fond memories I have are playing the games and riding the rides with my three brothers and my dad.
I've been going to Rice Festival since I'm 4 or 5 years old, for over 50 years, and the festival has grown in so many ways. There's so many entertainment options and food options, and it's really a pleasure to go up and down the street. There really is something for everybody at the Rice Festival.
I was born and raised in Crowley, currently live in Houston, but every year for the Rice Festival, it's the time to meet and greet with family, friends, and everybody else for a good time, celebrate rice industry, and every year it's a joy to always come back.
We've been one of the main sponsors here for a number of years now, and we feel that it's a way for us to give back. The people of this area support our business, so we want to do whatever we can to support the festival, because it's a way for us to, like I said, give back and keep this thing going, because it's really a good time and really great for our economy.
I think my favorite thing is probably the food. The children's parade to me means a lot to me. I love to watch the children. They have a lot of fun. And one thing about the Rice Festival, it's free. So for people who don't have a chance, to maybe go to, some of the larger parks, Disney World and all that, this is their vacation. So this is just a great time. So all the rides come to them. So we get, it's their vacation. A lot of people take off a week and just come over here and ride the rides over here, get all the different foods, and just have a great time.
My favorite part is the people and with volunteers. We have a bunch of volunteers that are great guys, and we couldn't do it without them. And I'm really looking forward to next year being the president, 79th International Rice Festival president.
I think just being able to say that I'm Teen Miss Crowley, because this is my first title, and this is my first pageant I've ever done, and I won. And I'm really excited to just see everybody and all the visiting queens, because when we go on stage and for the grand parade, I think that's going to be my favorite part.
To come entertain and listen to the bands and have fun with my family from Texas and Rain, Louisiana. It's a family event.
It was really fun with my husband being the honoree this year because we got to ride in the back of the convertible. Usually we participate in the parade in a campaign structure, so we usually walk in the parade and are throwing things, but this year was a little more relaxed, so it was nice.
Bands are always a good time. I mean, you got 2 stages and there's always 2 great bands playing at one time, so and it's great for the kids. The carnivals, my kids love to do the rides, and just those are the best things I like about it.
My favorite part is you get to hang out with your friends. You come out here to have fun. It's not a lot of trouble, and it's all good people.
My favorite thing about the Rice Festival is the music and the food.
I'd have to say the bands. They're my favorite. We have a really good lineup every year, and I really like Wayne Soup, so he's probably my favorite.
All the different kinds of rice dishes, jambalaya, etouffee, gumbo. There's lots of groups that have a variety of dishes that serve all the different kinds of food. So I think probably what I look forward to most whenever I come back.
Oh, that's hard to say. I did enjoy those pork steak sandwiches out there, but everything was wonderful. The people, the hospitality, just the great atmosphere here in Crowley. It's just unsurpassed.
A lot of food going around. We have roughly 70 food booths that are out there with all kinds of different foods. And if you come to the Rice Festival, you have to have a pork steak sandwich. That is one of the things you want to at least do before you leave the Rice Festival.
Oh, baby!
I'm eating a chicken on a stick.
Show me that chicken on the stick that you just bought. Is it good? They have a lot of good food here?
Yes, they do.
Have you had any of the food or anything here?
Yeah, I had the barbecue burgers, the sausage, different things. Yeah, barbecue, crackling.
I always make it a point to have a pork chop sandwich when I come to Rice Festival, and usually I eat at least one funnel cake, but I was a little better this year and didn't have a funnel cake, but I definitely ate my pork chop sandwich.
We cooked rice with several dishes. We had etouffee with seafood, crawfish and crab. We had a seafood bisque that we also served with some rice. We had jambalaya with pork and sausage. We also had jambalaya balls that we made and fried with rice. So we've had a variety of rice dishes this weekend that have been very, very good.
They're going to have an eating contest here pretty soon. Are you interested in seeing that?
I'm interested, but I'm not interested in doing it.
Came to enjoy a little the Rice Festival and eating the rice competition. It just takes a little preparation before you eat a couple big meals a few days before the festival, and then the day before just drink a lot of water to keep your stomach swole up. And then afterward, come to the day of the festival, you got an empty stomach and you're ready to eat.
And how many scoops did you eat this year?
This year I ate 24. My previous record was 21. I won myself a silver platter, same as last year. A solid silver plaque. It's got the 2014 rice eating contest engraved on it. And I'll have my name here engraved on it next week.
We're cooking hog cracklings, boudin balls, and crawfish pies.
And what makes you participate in this wonderful festival?
Well, I met my wife about 25 years ago, and she told me about the Rice Festival. She's from Crowley, and we cook hog cracklings. We've been cooking cracklings for about 30 years, so we decided to come out here and try it, and we've been here ever since.
We're celebrating the rice industry out here. Tell us why the rice industry is so special.
Rice is an important food for Louisiana. Just about everybody eats it in gumbos, rice dressing, boudin balls. You can put it in just about anything there is.
And of course, cracklings is another Louisiana specialty, so you're out here cooking that. Tell us about the process of cooking cracklings.
We cook cured ham skins. It takes about 45 minutes to cook till they get golden brown and they're ready to serve.
We are boiling shrimp, frying shrimp. We have beignet fries, A little taste of New Orleans covered with powdered sugar. And we're also doing duck empanadas.
Yeah, I saw your menu. It looks very interesting. Tell us about some of the items and what it takes to make those.
Well, the boiled shrimp, we get our good Gulf shrimp, makes it really sweet. We boil them and then season them with our special seasoning that we have blended. We also are doing the Zydeco shrimp, which is a fried shrimp covered with a chili garlic sauce on top of a bed of lettuce. And then the duck empanadas, we take our duck, slow roast it, cook it with chilies, peppers, onions, and then bake it up in the phyllo dough. And then our beignet fries are like beignets, but in the shape of a French fry covered in powdered sugar.
Tell us about the shrimp that you have and what is unique about them.
These are our easy peel shrimps. What is nice about them is they're deveined, split down the back, so when we cook them up, the shell stays on and it retains a lot of the flavor, but then the seasoning soaks in.
Do you feel like it's a successful part of your business to participate in the Rice Festival?
Well, we like to get out there and get our name, just get people to know who we are. Crazy Claus on Pinhook and Lafayette, doing catering, doing festivals, and me and my partner just love and enjoy food. So it's just another weekend party for us.
This year at the Carnival, we have a brand new Carnival's Gold Star, and I've been working closely with those guys as well. They're from Minnesota, and they brought a state fair quality ride to the Rice Festival. And every family I've talked to and polled have been extremely excited and happy that they're here this year.
I actually rode a few of the rides, and I tell you what, it was unbelievable. They have some Tower of Terror that just drops you, or I think they may call it the drop zone. Drops you from about 100 feet up. It's pretty interesting. So we did that, and then the traditional stuff, the bump cars and stuff. And then we did the rides are fantastic. They're in great shape. We got a new company out of Minnesota, and they are just fantastic.
My favorite ride is the Himalaya, I think it's called. It was really fun.
I'm not a ride rider, but my husband did the human slingshot, and it was so terrifying. But I'm more of the throw the darts at the balloons kind of person.
I don't know, they have that slingshot thing that I see people have been talking about, so I don't know if I'll get the guts to do it or not. And of course my son wants to ride the zipper.
I know there's a slingshot ride, which is I've heard was quite fun, although I'm not quite daring enough to jump in with the ride. But yeah, I heard the group that's here is a really great group, and the rides are very fun for all ages.
Human slingshot is something that I'm not getting on. I've seen a lot of people do it, but it looks pretty scary, and I'm going to stay away from that.
The Friday of Rice Festival is Children's Day, and all of the schools in Acadia Parish close. So for Friday, it's more of a local festival. But Saturday, people come from all over to come to the Rice Festival. Saturday's the big day. The Grand Parade's held on Saturday, and that's really the big day when we have people from all over Louisiana and also other states come in.
I went on fun jumps, played games, won prizes, and get my face painted. You had to gather up a lot of tickets to get a prize, like a stuffed animal or something.
And it looks like you won something. How'd you win it?
I got 40 tickets.
Is there anything you'd like to tell festival goers? Why should they come to this festival?
This is probably one of the biggest festivals in the state of Louisiana. Everybody comes out here, and it's, always have beautiful weather and good crowds. You don't have no trouble. It's a nice place to come.
I'd really just like to tell them to prepare themselves because they're going to have a really, really fun time. This is probably the funnest festival in Louisiana. In my opinion, I don't think I'm too biased, but I think it's really fun, and I think they would enjoy themselves.
This is the best festival in the state, and it's one of the free ones left, and we really have a great time over here.
It's really a family event and entertainment for everyone. It is safe, free. Everyone likes anything that's for free, and it's just really a lot of enjoyment.
For International Rice Festival, it's a fun, almost like as if you're going to the Cajun Heartland, but it's more welcoming and it's a lot more fun.
If you want really good food, a great atmosphere, a lot of fun, beautiful weather, and a beautiful little town, come to Crowley for the Rice Festival. It's the best.
The people are great. The new Carnival rides are fantastic. They're very new, and it's like the old carnivals, and neat and clean and very family oriented. So it's a great place to bring your kids.
I would say